All right. This is a part of the process where we get to play a little bit with adding the decoration on the outside of our art journal. So when I say decoration, what I'm meaning is these added art marks. Now, when I made this first one, I chose to only have the art marks on one side of this file folder. And I only put it on the part of the file folder that was going to be the outside of my art journal. So I put all of my marks on one side of the art journal structure. And I did not put any art marks on what I chose to be my inside of my art journal structure. And the reason was because it's going to be covered up with these other layers of things. So this is where the accordion glues in. And there's a little pocket here. So you certainly could put art marks. There's no right or wrong. There's just whatever you decide you want to do. You might have so much fun that you want to put art marks on both the inside and the outside of your structure. So you get to decide what you want. You get to call it. On this one, I chose only to put art marks on what I decided was going to be the outside of my art journal. However, you could have art marks, you know, on this flap, and they would show when if you have things in this pocket, when you take them out of the pocket, your art marks would show. They would show on the edges here. On this section, when you lift up all your papers, you could have some art marks down here. And you could have some art marks that would show over on this flap as well. So you decide what you want to do. I am going to repeat the process that I created on the outside of this journal, and I'm just going to journal on whatever I choose to be my outside of my art journal structure. So that's the first decision I'm going to make, is what is going to be the outside and what is going to be the inside of this new one. So what I'm going to do, I can't remember how I had this. I don't know if it matters. So I could fold it this way so that this was my outside. So then the sponge painting part would be my outside. I could, nope. So do you see how as I'm rolling this section is the bigger section and this flap can't fold over. So that's telling me that I'm having it start rolling from this side here, because of the widths of my various panels. This panel here with this funny little notch, this double notch, this needs to be the panel that folds over. So I can have it like this, or I can flip it and reverse fold my folds and have it like that. So what I have to decide is this is the part that I will be opening. That's this part here. So I have to decide, do I like it so that I have the purple and this yellow and green section? Or do I like it better where I have this blue next to this yellow section? So that's what I have to choose. I need to decide which way I want this to roll up, because that will determine what is my outside. So if I have it with blue and yellow, the sponge painting is the outside. If I have it with purple and this yellow, then the brush, the messy brush painting is my outside. So I just have to decide, what do I want to see when I first pick up this art journal? Do I want to see this purple with the yellow? Or do I want to see the blue with the yellow? Funny, both of them have the yellow here, isn't that? So then a lot of the brightness. So I just have to think about that. I found another little, I like the tea bags, using those as pockets. So I found this one, and this matches really well with these colors here. This would hold my accordion. So, and this would hold, I'm calling it a waterfall. The little bundle of papers. This little bundle of papers. So this panel and this panel will mostly be covered when this art journal is open. So mostly what I'll see inside then is this red to orange, where it's overlapping the yellow. It looks more orangey to me. So I'll see a red to orange, and I'll see this magenta to purple color. And these two panels will be mostly covered with art journal pages. So there's that. Or it could go this way, where this would be, boy, I'm liking that. This I'm really liking. This would be my inside. And these two middle panels would be mostly covered. And then that would be open. Decisions. My goodness. I guess you can't go wrong, can you? I guess you can't go wrong. So I really need to decide then. I think I need to decide based on what I'm seeing when it's closed. So this would open. This would be what I would first see when I first open. I like that view. And this would be what I first see when I first open. I think I'm going to go the other way. I think, as much as I really liked this one on the inside, boy, that was pretty seeing it, wasn't it? I think I'm going to go, I think I like seeing this as an opening first. Okay, so my brush marks are going to be my inside, and my sponge part is going to be my outside.